No, you good. We can see you over here on this end. I didn't just hit the live, so we about to
Well,
get
I
this
said
thing
too late
rolling.
for that shit now.
He's like, no, I need more lights here.
Right, look, shit, lights, camera, action.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. No one's watching right now, but you watch it maybe now, or maybe watch it later. I'm Paul Wizzo coming in with you with Barbershop Talk Part 2. My guests, before they do their intro, just to let you guys know how we do it here on Barbershop Talk. We just general conversation. Each one of us just talk about a bunch of random different shit and voice our thoughts and opinions on it. You know, they may be what some they may not, and we may not all agree, but hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go around the horn and we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna come at you right there first, Mr. King. What you got?
Oh man, this is King. I'm just glad to be here. As far as expanding my platform, learn something hopefully, and just have a general discussion. I'm excited to be here.
All right. That's what's up. What you got up?
That ain't my intro. You done fucked up, got me here. You know what I'm saying? This should do with STWF TV. I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the wrong room. You said barbershop talk. He talking like theology and shit. I'm like, God damn. But hey, man, this should do with STWF TV. Boom, 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 in the building with my guy Paul Wizzo, man. What's that?
Yeah.
Wah.
Already. I know you just gonna break that heat. He gotta get warmed up and shit. He it's kind of like when we go to me and my lady go to that portrait and they got somebody on the mic and they say new shit, so everybody say new shit. So he kind of knew he got to get warmed up and get the feel of this shit. Then he gonna be good.
Man, well, look, when you running with horses, man, you got to get out there and fucking run, man. It ain't no warm.
All right.
Back.
Yeah, drop that shit, drop them jaws and let it go. But before we go on, also, I'm gonna give a shout out to you, that from when me and my lady came up to your to the studio up there, man. Shit, you did us real good, took care of us and shit. I like the red carpet, how you entered there, even though we was early and we didn't get to hear the music and shit, but we were
talk about crashing the goddamn party, man. I'm like, wait, hold up, I'm not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? They just like,
well, yeah. But that shit was on though, man. We appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and I've talked with you repeatedly on reaching out to you and you give me some guides and all that shit. So, we appreciate that love and we're going to get ready to get this shit going. Had a couple other people supposed to be on. They didn't make it. But before I get that, say something, drop out my first topic. We were supposed to, last week I had it set up where it was the men versus the women. Then two of the women dropped off and I had a guy out of New York. He was watching. He like, shit, man, I can't wait to see that. And people just drop off, man. They don't give me no notice, no nothing. They just say, fuck it. I ain't showing up. So appreciate you guys showing up on time. And we're going to get this thing ready to go. And as I said on the Barbershop Talk.
For messing up your show. I'm coming to cancel your shit, man. You're like, thank you. Nah.
Yeah. Hey, look, and on Barbershop Talk, it's uncut, it's unedited, it's unrehearsed, it's unpracticed, it's all that shit. So we go. That's all I know. So get in where you fit in, drop them draws, and get to running. But my first thing I want to talk about, I'm gonna drop this out, and then we'll go around the room. Just like one of my partners said when he come on, I'm probably gonna piss some people off because I just want to talk. I want to talk up something about 45. I just want to know, what do y'all think? Should 45, Donald Trump, that motherfucker to me, receive total immunity, and did he fuck that porn star? So that's what I just wanted to ask y'all about.
Did Bill Clinton get
Lewinsky?
Did Bill Clinton what?
Get Lewinsky.
Well, Bill said he did not have sexual relationship.
You goddamn right. Trump fucked that porn star, did some weird shit to her, and she, you know what I'm saying? And that's why she got the hush money. But I mean, the thing is what we all know about Trump. He's a great businessman, and he's from New York. And those are slippery, them jokers, nickel slick. So, it's really, it's like you got to catch it. And that's just how it is. People with power, absolute power and money, they do what they want. Just like we all know he's going to say, hey, you know what? He has his fall guy in Michael Cohen. He's a habitual liar. He's a convicted liar. I mean, that's his thing. We already know who his fall guy is. He was his fall guy before, and he's going to be one of his fall guys now. But I mean, that was just old thing was where he can distance himself from that. He's like, I don't know where my campaign funds went. So I mean,
right.
yeah.
I heard that. Hey, before you go on there, Big King, let me put it in reverse right quick and let my other guest here do her intro, and then I'll let her know what the topic is, and then we'll pick back up to you. Go ahead there.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Latanya, and I'm here just to participate today.
All
Nice
right, all
meeting
right.
y'all.
Well,
Hi, Latanya.
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Latanya first. Now, she was one of my first ones. I think on my second podcast, maybe my first one. We had talked about sex toys in the bedroom, and she dropped a whole lot of knowledge out there to them fellas and shit. And it was supposed to be 4 of us, but her and I were the only 2. Had never met her before, and here we are talking about sex toys in the motherfucking bedroom with total strangers and shit. But she dropped some good info, and then she came on the one where we talked about online dating, and she didn't talk about how she been kicked off a couple of dating sites and shit like that. So I say all that to say, y'all ain't got to hold that shit back, or she can hold her own. So I'm just saying.
She came in here like I'm pulling up, and then her name, her title is life insurance agent. She ain't say none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go change my wardrobe, put on my shirt and tie and shit, because I think we about to talk numbers and what I'm saying, and people about their life expectancy. But,
yeah. Is she know to go and talk?
Ready. Look, see how quick she look. She fire with that mute button. She's like,
yeah. Is she know to go intro her business and everything?
I'm so sorry. So I'm also a life insurance agent, and I'm out here just to let our community know how important life insurance is. Because, of course, you do see the rise in GoFundMe's, but you don't hear a lot about how we can use life insurance not only for a death benefit, but to also create financial wealth. So if you want to get into that a little later, I'll be more than happy to. But let's go ahead and get back to the conversation you were talking about earlier.
All right, cool. Boom. She dropped that out of direct.
I'm like, hear my heels clicking. I'm clicking.
So Tanya, did you hear the question was, should Trump receive total immunity, and did he fuck that porn star? So I'm gonna come up to King and see if he got anything about it. Then we come back and see what you got. King,
Okay.
what you got?
Yeah, he don't need immunity for nothing. I certainly believe he had relations with the woman and paid her off. But what's mind-boggling for me is that he's able to still run after being indicted. I find that troubling somehow. And to come out on national television and say, if I don't get elected, there's going to be bloodshed. How can he get away with a lot of stuff that he get away with? Like when he said, just grab him by the pussy. Everybody that was in the room when he said that lost their careers, and he goes on to become president.
Yeah. Well, he can kind of say whatever he wants to say. It's seeming like that. What you think about that there, Tate?
Well, of course, we know the system is not really for us. So, of course, he can say the things that he say, and he does cater to a certain type of people. So, and of course, like when he was in office and he said that basically, since he wasn't getting reelected again, that they should come out there to the White House, and they did. So, and they pulled up. So basically, no, he should not get immunity at all. He should be responsible for the things he has done, and of course, they all do. They have sex with women like that, but it doesn't come out until you piss people off who are like their handlers and things like that, who think that they can handle people like that. That's when they start throwing your dirt out. Everybody do dirt. All the politicians do dirt, but you don't hear about it until they no longer do what I guess the people above them want them to do.
Okay, so it seemed like we all saying that he don't need immunity, and he did fuck that porn star.
I'm like, he needs immunity. And I'm
shit.
Fucking matter if you get immunity or not. He gonna dismiss. That's what I'm saying.
You think they gonna dismiss it?
Yes. I mean, because we know it's politically driven. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that this is a distraction from him to be on the campaign trail. That's it. And they don't have much. This is a witch hunt, just like he's saying. I mean, because at the end of the day, if they had it, it would be out there in the open. Only thing without my guy, Bobby, baby. Yeah, look, he already know I'm cutting up. And we start with Trump. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. I follow him on Twitter, man. But I mean, he has absolute power to whereas it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get off because, once again, he's nickel slick. He's one of them New Yorkers. He has money. He has resources. He has leverage. And that's all you need to be in the judicial system to get it to go your way. Now, what is mind-boggling to me is how Biden is able to leverage this judicial system to have a former president indicted. That's what I'm talking about. And on the flip side of that is like, hey, I'm happy to where it's like, Trump is getting to see how us black people, how's niggas feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, right, he don't get the right side of the judicial system because he feel attacked. I feel attacked every time I get in my car and turn the goddamn bitch on and go and drive. I'm thinking I'm about to get pulled over to get beat and go to jail. See that? It ain't about getting a ticket. It ain't about like, hey, hi, uncle, you drive a nice car. No, I get pulled over thinking, what's in your car? What you doing? Keep your hands down.
Right. Well, I mean, you saying that about Biden, but shit, I mean, I think anybody that break the law need to be held accountable for it. So
we all break the law.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we all break the law, so he need to be held accountable for it. If you're up there, you got the proof and everything.
Well, what law did he break? Fucking the porn star?
I don't think that was the part that he broke, but I think it was about the money thing or something like that. I'm not totally sure because I don't follow it that much. But hey, the hush money and the way it came about is what I'm assuming. So hopefully some of our viewers or one of our other guests can let us know a little bit more about it. I just want to throw it on out there and see. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't care who he fuck. If he freed every black person in fucking America, I'd never vote for that cocksucker. But that's just me because that's my vote. And he talks a whole lot of shit and he talks a whole about what he can do and what he can't do. And then on the flip side, I don't even like fucking Biden. Biden is too goddamn old. But go ahead, what you want to say, huh?
Keep that comment up there. But finish what you were saying.
Oh no. That's it. I was just saying I don't even like Biden because he's too old and shit. But because I think that, I've said this before, so I don't want to repeat it on nothing, but I just say this, that them motherfuckers was back there. When I grew up, the damn TV signed off at 12. Them motherfuckers back there before we even had a damn TV. They was listening to the radio. So, but anyway, that's all I'm saying. Appreciate you, Rice, and everybody tapping on in, Bobby.
But let's keep that up there. So how is that? His comment was, he's a man before I'm black. In what eyes? Tell me that, because first thing I see, Rice 320 G's, that's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a man before I see, your blackness. So how is that? His comment was he's a man before he's black. Now, I'm black. I'm a black man. So that's why I was like, you know what? Hey, let us know in the comments, expound on that, because I don't get it. I'm a human being. I get that, but I don't see your logic in saying I'm a man before I'm black. Society doesn't see you like that. Society sees you as black. That's why we're a color. We're a Negro. So definitely let us know about that.
Already, that's what's up. What y'all got, Tate? Anybody got anything else on that too? Cause we seem like me and Unc been doing a lot of chatting up about this shit.
Hey man, I told you, look, we ain't need nobody else. Y'all gotta find some time up in there, man. I come ready.
I already know it.
Well, I'm certainly not a big fan of the man and wouldn't vote for him. I was surprised when he got elected the first time.
Yeah.
Definitely not a fan.
All right. Well, that's cool. Cool.
Y'all talking about Biden too, but Biden was also part of when they did the whole what was that, crackdown on crack and all that other stuff back then, giving people more time than what was needed. The black people more time. Oh yeah, on drugs and stuff like that. So I mean, it's kind of like you got to pick the lesser of two evils.
Right. Because Biden had put laws and back policies that were against black people. And to me, it's just like a big marketing scheme. He gallivanted what? A black queen around. Who? Condoleezza. I'm about to say Condoleezza Rice. What's her name? Kamala. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you see now? What you see?
So that's his field hand.
I got pulled in the whole Facebook group talking about women in politics for vote for what? Kamala, whatever her name is.
Kamala Harris.
That. You know what I'm saying? All of this activists, all of this stuff was just, it was a ploy to get Biden in office. That, to me, once again, he knew how to use us black folks to get the results to get him in office. I can tell you how we got him in office. Just I can tell you how Barack got in office. I can tell you just like how Trump got out of office. So I told you I came with it. Let's talk.
All right. I see you smoke coming. I see you smoke coming.
This is my first time. Shout out to you for actually having me on this side of the on the side of the camera.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt. I'll be checking out some of your shows and some of the guys that be on there. So what Bobby's saying right there?
We're fucked regardless who's in office. That part. And I was just having a similar conversation because it's funny to me people who speak, because if you speak on the president, then that means you really don't know how things work, because the president really don't have a lot of power. The president has to go and negotiate with all these other people to get things in place. So agree, like to me, my biggest concern is how they got us to vote for them. That's it. Wow, what up, baby? Coolin', man. That's my guy right there. I got a lot of people tapping in, man. Look, hey,
shit, you gonna make
the big Shirley hat, man. Shout out to Thing, man. He gave me the hat, man, from Martin Law, from the show.
You gonna make us shut down the internet up in this motherfucker?
I came with it, man. I told you my whole purpose was to get this shut down.
Yeah, shit. And we on X and Facebook and YouTube, so we on all three of them.
X. I still got to get used to that. Talking about on X. Who's on X? Like shit, they geeked up.
Man, he tried to be like Malcolm X or somebody or some shit.
That is true.
Fact. Okay, so we gonna move around the room. We gonna get off Trump fucking that porn star and that total immunity, and we gonna come back and take what you laughing at over there, drinking the water. Don't spit it out. Don't spit that shit out.
Oh my goodness.
King, what you gonna break at us, man, before I get to the comment down here?
Oh man, I ain't got nothing to offer right now. Just kind of getting used to this thing.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see the comments that people putting up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, if you want to comment on some of that or talk about some of that too, we can.
I can talk already. Look, you try to cue him. Look, cue me. Pick this guy, but I can't ready. So like, you picked the wrong show to try and learn, man. Like, she ain't.
Well, the fact of the matter is, all of them are white, and none of them have our best interests at heart. So, I mean, they're gonna do it their way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't think any of them. I mean, this is my thoughts on it right here. And I don't know a whole lot about politics and shit like this, but I just know that if Trump get in, the Republican, and the Democrats control the Senate, ain't shit going nowhere. And Trump did already say how he don't like to fucking negotiate. So if it's about control. So he had already put it out there before. Don't negotiate till you get exactly what you want. Well, guess what? You ain't finna get what the fuck you want. If the Democrats controlling the House and the Senate, he ain't getting the motherfucking thing then. So no matter, and that means if the president or the Republican or the other way, like Bobby said, I think the president don't have no fucking power. I think you said it too, huh?
Mm-hmm. But that's one thing. Like, I was just having this conversation in the studio. It's like one thing with Trump. He was a paradigm shift to this whole thing because what, going into it, everyone thought you had to be a political science major, you had to be a politician to be a president. He brought business acumen to this whole political infrastructure. So one thing that Trump has shown from his first 300 days in office, everyone was like, I don't give a damn if you put that we need water is getting denied. And he still got things approved. Because in business, we know we know how to get things approved. We know what it is. It's like, like right now, I can, she's life insurance. I'm not going to talk to her about technology. I'm going to talk to her about people about to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what she want. You know what I'm saying? And that's business. You got to know what to talk to say to get people attention. You see, I got a response out of her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and counter that because one thing y'all keep on saying that life insurance is all about death, but you don't know nothing about living benefits, do you? Okay, you're quiet. I guess that means you don't. So living benefits basically. I didn't approve you. let me get my point out. Now, living benefits is basically if you have a terminal, chronic, or even if you get into like a serious accident. Instead of you asking your mama, your daddy, and all them for to help you pay your bills, you can actually put in a claim with your life insurance and actually get a certain percentage of your death benefit, and they'll pay that out to you to take care, but you have to be approved for living benefits too. So that's why life insurance is really for people who have, I must say it's good to get it when you're young. Not saying that you can't get it when you're old and you have a lot of issues, but it's better for you to get it when you're younger because you'll have more access to more of those benefits. But it's more for living too. And you can also, when you're talking about business wise, how do you think, okay, let me give you this. Walt Disney took out a loan on his life insurance policy to build Disneyland.
Now, see, I got it in life, but see, that's why I was trying to kill you because we only know death, and I was trying to pitch the same thing to my daughters, like, hey, because I don't want to sell anything. It's like, wait, no, these white folks been making money off of that. You can go with, you can have this is an asset. If you got a certain amount of money off of this, it's like a draw. You can withdraw off of that, so we don't know how to leverage life insurance for money and financial leverage. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I want you to come out more because what, like you said, only in our neighborhood, we just know, hey, for death, that's it. Absolutely right. He said, I own my own bank. I am my own bank. Life insurance can't be taxed.
So basically, he was saying he needed the IUL. So how you structure your IUL, basically, you know how you would do like a Roth IRA or maybe even a 401k. You can structure your IUL the same way as where you put a certain amount back every month, and that money builds for you. Think of it like this. When the market gets hit, and you hear a lot of people talking about, well, I thought I was going to retire. I thought I was going to be able to, sit at home with the grandkids and stuff like this. But I have to go back to work because they can take a chunk out of my money with the 401k because the market went down. With a fixed IUL or even a fixed annuity, when those markets go bad, you don't lose any money. You don't make any money either, but you don't lose any money. So when the market goes back up, you're not playing catch up. You just keep on building your money. So he's right on that. You are your own man.
See, I ain't trying to let my girl hit that because she gonna try. Like we watch Snap, and on thing they know is like, hey, that nigga worth $1 million, man. He dead. Shit.
Look. That's right. I mean, you tell people the basics of what they need to know. But no, we're talking when it comes down to that. You tell the basics of what you need to know. This is why you do background checks and stuff like that on your people. Okay. Now let me stop. But no, people do need to know this because a lot of people right now think that GoFundMe is the thing to do to get a quick, a quick buck or whatever like that, not knowing that is a for-profit thing or whatever. They're going to take their profit off of your money. So, but with your life insurance, like he said, it's not taxed. It's not taxed at all. All you have to do is either put the death claim in or even put the claim in for the living benefits. And also, a lot of people think that, I need an IUL or something like this. I just went to an event, so I'm like full of information right now. But where we learn about more things like this. But
Wikipedia right here.
But people they sometimes shit on term policies. But if you can get a term policy and get a large face amount, do you know something happens to you? With that let me stop talking jargon. With a large death benefit, that means you have more living benefits if something happened to you. That means if something happens to you like cancer or anything like that, you're hospitalized, they're going to cut you a check. You can go ahead and just distribute those funds. Because some people, let's face it, when something happens to our parents and things like that, we have to sometimes quit our jobs or even take a lesser pay in hours to take care of them. Well, if they were covered with life insurance and had that living benefit, guess what? We could have got them the right people to help take care, to facilitate that. So that's what I mean. It's for the living, y'all. It's not for just for dead people. It's for the living.
Real talk. Because I had told my daughter, she be trying to give me back talk. She just graduated from Arizona State. I said, look, shut up until you get something where if you die, I get $1 million now. You can talk to me. Because if I die, because I got insurance, you know what I'm saying? She's going to get $1 million. So it's like, hey, you kids that want back talk your parents, if you ain't got no life insurance policy that's gonna get your parents paid, shut the hell up.
And people will plan and they'll put into the 401, they'll put into this, they'll plan everything, but they won't plan to go and get no damn life insurance out on them. And I'm telling you, not only me, I I've had my shit a long time. I've even made a video on my laptop, and my kids know the password. I said, look, this is something happened to me. This is what I want done, because me and my fiance, we travel a lot. But I don't want no motherfucking preacher up there preaching 30 hours over me. I don't want a bunch of sorry ass family members coming up in there talking about, y'all let me know if you need anything. Motherfucker, my daddy just died. So why I got to call you? You should be calling me. So my point is, my shit, I don't want no viewing. I don't want no wake. I'm dead. What the fuck you trying to wake me up for? Shit. So but my point is, I've been in that situation, and it's hard to try to think all that shit. Like, I don't even want no obituary, because I don't want to wind up in nobody's obituary book. Fuck that. You know, that's not what I don't want that shit. So I don't want no job listed on there, because job ain't done nothing. I get my ass fired today, them motherfuckers gonna walk me out. So my point of all that is, you know, you have to plan and pre-plan that shit. With the life insurance, you make a video, let your kids know exactly how you want to be laid to rest or whatever. Because if not, they love struggling, and it's fucking hard. If you didn't lose your mom, your daughter, somebody, and you trying to think of that shit, it's hard. And I'm sure all of us can say we witnessed that and been through that. So, you know, plan that shit out.
Clearly he is like Team Tanya. Like, you know, we know he be like, you know what I'm saying? I want to watch my words, because I'm seeing how his sentence structure is. So I think he's part of like some gang. I come in peace. But yes, this question here. So
the question to the panel, who told you that you were black?
Well, we were many things.
I'm a nigga, man.
We were called many things. First we were what? Now we're oh my goodness, we were so many names. But then they came with African American. Well, no, we were black. We were nigger.
On the census.
Negro.
Yeah, right. Negro.
Then if you were respectable, you were a Negro with the capital N. Mm-hmm. Then they came out with black. African. Then they came out with Afro-American. Yeah. Then they came out with African American. And to be honest, a lot of us were probably already here. A lot of us don't have any heritage back there in Africa, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
I mean, we were mixed in probably with stuff, but a lot of us were already here. So,
I mean, I don't know how he's going or where he's going with it, but shit, far as I know, to this day, ain't nobody told me that I was black. Shit. So hell, I always put other. They think I'm Mexican or Puerto Rican or some shit. Any goddamn way, whatever I go somewhere, they start speaking Spanish to me, and I'm like, hey. So I don't want them getting my numbers in with their numbers. So I check other on the box. If they be what other, I don't know what other, just the other shit. I don't know.
Hey, I'm a Katrina refugee, man. So I'm a mutant, man. So look, I don't answer none of that shit, bro.
Oh, look.
Look, you know what I'm saying? So once I got in that water, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit's gone, man. Look, it's gone.
Oh shit. God damn.
I want to ask you the question, like, why are you color struck? I'm seeing white folk, black folk. What's next you gonna say? Yellow folk, beige folk, purple folk? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you so color struck?
That's your question to Rice?
Yeah.
Say it, Rice. Say it one more time to him.
Why is he color struck?
Rice, why you color struck? Hit us up in the comments. And while he's doing that, Miss Life Insurance Agent, I'm gonna have to get you on so we can educate the people in just a one-on-one. You know, I've been checking out some of your videos and stuff like that, so we can get that shit on out there and get people. We might have to get
back. I just came back from an event, and this one you kind of like got to earn your way in there. And I got so much just info that I'm just ready to share. So I've been running up on everybody, asking them if they got life insurance. So
already, that's what's
because
up.
I mean, we really do need it, because as far as we always want to say this, and I always hear it, and I really hate to hear it, that the white man this, the white man this, the white man this. But when our own people bring us stuff, we look at it like we're scamming, like we're trying to scam you or something. The whole thing is we're trying to put you at the level that you see this white man, but you don't want to see that, but you don't want to hear that, you don't want to receive that, but you'll get it from an old white man before you take it from me, or you take it from somebody that looks like you. Because you think that we're trying to scam you, but really what we're trying to do, we're trying to elevate you and bring you to a different level. So not only so you can be good, so some of your generations to come can be better. Because some of us, I'm gonna be honest, some of us probably won't see a lot of things that, but we can put it into place. We can put it into place so it can keep on rolling. It can keep
Right.
on rolling. So it is what it is. I'm ready.
All right.
Let me know when.
What you want to say?
Oh,
I know
I'm
you got
ready.
some.
See,
I know you
like,
got some. I saw you
hey,
looking at them comments.
ready. Because that, like, he walked right into it. Because to me, I feel like racism. Racism is biasness to be on color. I feel like that is a
Yeah.
poor man's drug. You know what I'm saying? That's a poor man's disease because people with money, they only see is the shit is in your bank or is not in your bank. You don't ever see when you go check out, is you black, is you white, is you purple, is you blue? No one sees that.
Mhm.
So the only people that sees that is the ones when you go apply for housing, go apply for assisted housing and things like that. So that's the things that really matter. And for him to say, these color things, it shows that hey, he has the poor man disease. So he really never will elevate. Just like he said, he's a man, but you see color. It's contradictory. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a teacher, so I get it. I know human nature. I know if I say, hey, don't look, you're gonna look because why? People are visual, auditory, I know how to teach. That's just that's human nature. But the thing is, hey, everything was birthed there on separatism. The nation was birthed off of separatism. All these different countries, it's like the Shiites against the Sunnis and the Jews against, you see it. But in America, it's racism. Whites against black. And if you see color, you done already lost.
Right.
Are you just
All
saying?
right.
Boo. Come back again. If anything, I'm the chalk on the chalkboard because why? I just told you I'm a teacher. So just like you in the comments, you listening to me, I'm giving you game.
For free.
If you're gonna clap, checkmate.
Go welcome everybody out to Barbershop Talk Part 2, cutting up the conversation. Don't ever know what the hell you gonna get around here. And then we got this motherfucker Unc on here. He breaking the shit. He just stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Mr. Answer right back. Look, what you say? Oh.
Hey, Unc. But Tanya, she was over there quiet at first, but boy, when you hit that insurance shit, she come at your ass then.
Man, look, this is my lane. I'm gonna keep on driving up in. They ain't gonna let nobody boss hog me out of that. I'm sorry, that's me all day. But no, but to what you were saying, that is so true. A lot of us think that people are being racist, but I heard somebody say, he said maybe people are not racist, maybe your credit's just bad. So it is what it is.
Exactly.
So that's why we need to learn how to basically take care of ourselves and things like that. A lot of people think that capitalism is bad, but all capitalism isn't bad. It really isn't. If you learn how to, it really isn't bad because basically people, capitalism, this, capitalism, this. Okay, so tell me this: if you work extra on your job for them to pay you, that's capitalism because they're giving you something for your time. So any 2 times you do something for your time, you are practicing in capitalism. It is what it is, and we do need that.
And because one thing, I'm about look now. Since he talking about my chalkboard, you came and write a complete statement, sentence. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel about what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't read.
Yeah. Well,
if you don't read, you can't comprehend. You know why? You know what? You know what really infuriates me is when you be like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go watch. Just send me the YouTube link.
Yeah.
Back in my days when you had, when you got a shipment and you had to put it together, you didn't look for the YouTube link. You got instructions. So you read it, you comprehended it, and you put the shit together.
Yeah. That right there, I mean, so many people right today don't want to fucking read. Now that we can read without any type of restrictions or whatever, shit, they don't
read. So that's what I'm saying. So all our ancestors with these woke motherfuckers, they mad at us because all we doing is regurgitating what you heard. You know what I hate? Because my saying is, you know what? A person that can't read always tell you what they heard.
Yeah.
A person who can read will tell you what they know. It's a big difference.
Shit, yeah. I think this guy right here with this Charles, I'm not sure where the golden nugget was at, where we may have passed that conversation at, but yeah, so King, you've been kind of quiet. I don't want to leave you out up there.
Nah, he can't. He told you his whole thing was to come and learn, man. Look, so you learned some bullshit today. So,
I'm listening, man. I do have a comment about the insurance. They tried to cancel an insurance policy for my mother because actually they canceled her insurance because her life insurance policy has a cash value.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of really not fair.
So why are you okay? Oh, is she on any type of living assistance or anything like that?
Yes, so Social Security disability.
That's why she took it. Yes, you got to cash it out.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to unfortunately cash that out. I would get with the carrier that she has. Oh Lord, that's okay.
But no,
Oh, I would really get with the carrier that she has, and unfortunately, I wouldn't even try to really cash that out because she has a cash value.
Yes, I don't know how much.
Okay. So first of all, find out how much that cash value is because she may be able to use some of that to take care of the facility that she's in without using assistance. I would try to look at that first.
Yeah, she could definitely try and look in a credit.
No, like not facility or like for her living or whatever like that. I would. That's a good one.
It'll come to you.
No, because she can either roll. I wanted to see if she can probably roll that over into an annuity. Because they can't say anything about having an annuity. So I think she could probably do that. I will get with whoever. Matter of fact, let me get your info. And I'm going to put you in touch with, his name is Joe Walker the third, and he's my mentor. And he's been doing it a lot longer than me, but he knows about annuities, transferring things over. That way she doesn't lose that coverage. Because at the end of the day, she needs that coverage. Social Security is cool. I know she's trying to get her Social Security check, but I'm going to give you my mentor's info. And that way we can get in contact with you so we can go ahead and make sure she's taken care of properly. Because that's my main thing. Because you don't want her to miss out on her coverage. And then because she has cash value and y'all need the coverage more than anything. So, if you can, just give Wizzo your contact information and me and my mentor will reach out to you.
All right.
Most definitely. Because I want to make sure I give you the best information. I just don't want to throw nothing at you. So, I would do that. So, and for that, cash value is not really bad. It's not at all. But with some of these, like programs or things like that, they, I don't know. But it shouldn't even be counted.
The whole consultation, you need to charge him for that. If you would have asked me,
So let me tell you. So the thing about what we do give free consultations, and we also do give free policy lookovers. So no, I'm glad that you did speak up and say that. Hush, sir. So because you know what the main thing about it is, regardless if a person buys a policy from us or not, the main thing is giving them information and teaching them about these things. Because nobody's going to make a life decision right then and there. They may think about it a couple months down the line or whatever like that. You know what? She did tell me about that. So, no, I'm glad we did have this conversation and things are going on like that. So it's always, I would say this, it's always the mission over commission. So basically the mission is to get the information out to people so they know what's going on. And I don't want to misinform somebody and have them believing that they have to liquidate something and really all they have to do is probably just roll it over.
Did you say submission? I mean, what I mean,
it's wrong conversation. No, this the sex toy show. No, wait, no. We're talking life and real things.
I said it's mission over commission. Always the mission is to make sure that people are taken care of properly, because I'm not a salesperson. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to make sure that you're because she may have a great policy. She just needs to roll over that cash value into an annuity, which is basically like having a 401k or a Roth IRA. They're not going to tell you to get rid of your retirement thing. So no, so she can use that cash value and actually roll it over to her retirement.
All right. That's what's up.
I heard.
I was like, wait a minute.
You gotta look.
Well, y'all try to get me with that one. Hold
on. Get the right results. Look.
Hey, she put it all out there. So anyway, Rod King, she'll y'all will hook up see what the business is. You gonna fuck around and we're gonna be in I'm gonna get another strike from YouTube fucking with you. You know how to
Hey,
been in YouTube jail.
talking. You was the one that came and told me about Facebook jail. So a couple days later, guess what happened to my channel? I'm in Facebook jail. I mean YouTube jail. I even knew YouTube had a jail. But till you told me about it, I'm suspended for a week. So hey, everybody go subscribe to WFTV. You won't see any new content for a week.
Free up.
You done got suspended too.
I'm locked up. See, that's what I'm saying. The shit against the black man. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
it's a conspiracy. They locking the black man up. They're not locking the white man up. Hey, let me send this out to Rice. Hey, Rice, go and tap on in, because if you want to, you can use that same link that I sent you the last time. You should be able to if you want to jump in.
No, wait. I can't use listen, no. I need people that can write real sentences to have a real point. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's talking about Jim Crow and Juneteenth. Clearly, he doesn't know what Juneteenth really was. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is when niggas got slaved. Abraham Lincoln is when he was like, 4 and all this bullshit years ago. These Negroes are going to be free. And we never got free. And he's talking about color. But I bet
if you really want to talk about Jim Crow now is just the prison system. I have a book on that. Somebody gave me a book on that. So yeah, Jim Crow. The new Jim Crow is the prison system. Because if you think about it, they have our kids. How they got it's okay. They have our kids a certain way. They go to school, and it's like they busting them from the school straight to the jail. So it's.
Yeah,
I never, and it's crazy because I used to be a correctional officer, and I mean, I was just going to work, making my little bills and stuff, like, paying my bills or whatever like that. But I really didn't know how big of a negative impact the prison system has. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes care of our families and things like that. But at the same time, it's like it was made basically to be a profit.
Now watch. Okay, now I'm real woke on the whole things about laws and how they go, but that's always been my biggest fascination because I'm gonna say this is with Department of Corrections. Because why? There's two things that really teach people in America. What are they? Department of Education, Department of Corrections. And it's like, me being a college graduate and just college graduates in general, you really won't know we're a graduate until we tell you. But if somebody did 10 years in the pen, them Negroes will tell you. And it's like, why do they think, why is it like that? They're trained like that. So I was always, in the fact that, America spends so much money on the Department of Corrections than the Department of Education. So
exactly.
I got a lot of stuff about that. But
it's a big money making system, because if you think about it, you have your state jails, you have your county jails, and then you also have your private facilities. Now, if you're a private facility and you're making all this money because you're getting money from the state to run that facility. So yeah, it's just basically money coming in, and you got to think about it. Just like any program that you would have, in order for you to get paid, what you need bodies.
Mm-hmm. And I'm fascinated is how they're trained them. It's like, people in jail think they've seen everything, and it's like, and the correlation between, people who graduated from the Department of Corrections, I say, that did Fed time, the people that graduated from the Department of Education. It's like myself. It's like, I supposed to have, or any college graduate should have a database full of successful people, right? In the Department of Corrections, same thing. They got a database full of successful people in crime. So, it's like, I just watched the type of humans using, what is that dude name? Rice.
Yeah.
Jambalaya. Dirty Rice. Whatever his name was. The guy that couldn't fix complete sentences. But, so yeah, that's just it. Because I'm all about, because the biggest thing in this world is the people. That's the most difficult thing, because I'm in technology. I love AI, robots, and I can't wait till the whole world is robots. And
oh my Lord, okay.
So I digress. But the point I was just saying is just like how on the Department of Education in the Department of Corrections is like it's either or.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna say this: you have the Department of Education. You have some people who are in there. You have people who have run six-figure businesses in there. You have people from Wall Street in there. You have Tyrone, the little dope dealer, in there. And of course, you have the people who like to, kill people, put their hands on people's kids and stuff. So it's just not one type of person that's in that facility. And I remember there was a guy. He was in there, and he said, Miss Jones, a lot of people like to talk to people crazy, but they just don't know how educated they are. And I just said, okay. And I just went on about my business. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm a little older and I'm not in that facility anymore. Yeah, you do have people from all walks of life. It's just that they made that they just make that one choice, that one decision. And guess what? It ended them up there. And it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. What you just said. They all made that same one decision.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. That's
it just takes
so
one decision.
And all of them that get to the federal level, they all had influence. They all thought they read something. That's what I'm saying. It's all the same trend. So that's what I'm like, because but yeah. Sorry.
No, you're right. No, you're totally right.
King, he over there like watching traffic like shit. All right, there goes the Honda Accord. He's like, oh shit, there goes the Dodge truck. Well, goddamn.
See, that's why your ass in jail right now, in YouTube jail.
I got lawyers, man. I got lawyers. I'm fighting that shit now.
Yeah, I done my time. But say, did you see my my little short video I made? Said fuck YouTube, TikTok, and all the motherfuckers. I'm surprised they ain't deleted my shit again because I left them because this is my. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's the algorithm. Finish.
Yeah, this is my thing, man. And I've said it before. We getting on here, we voicing our own opinion, things, what we think, whatever. I go across Facebook, I'm seeing naked pics, dick pics, all this shit like that. And then you want to go on and
wait, not. You seeing
what's up?
Facebook? We just can't let you roll past that, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
What the hell you doing in your
all this shit coming across? I ain't even talk about it. I ain't scroll about it. It's just like the on one of them they got and you can see it's like a cartoon AI generated character, naked, vagina, hair, titties, nipples, all that. And then to get to the real ones,
tag me in that post. Sound pretty graphic.
See your ass. And then here it is. You got the lady. I have nothing against the women breastfeed, but then what it is? Why she got to have both her titties out, and the baby look like he got a mouth full of teeth? And then on the thing it's saying, "Follow me for more pictures." And then here we are. We in Facebook jail because of something that we've said. Shit.
Oh my gosh! Not a mouthful of teeth.
Mouthful.
You need a sippy cup.
Shit, right said he won't let him in. I don't know, need something, but that's my thing on that, But so we in jail, you in jail for however long, a week. Yeah, I went through that shit. So, but I showed him make a video. And I posted
that shit. I don't go easy, man. I'm kicking the fucking doors, the windows. Hell no. You put me in a cop car.
I posted that video and on all the motherfuckers. If they kick me off, guess what? Just like Wesley, I don't call women bitches, but like Wesley Snipes say, cancel that bitch, I'll buy another one. So my point is, if you cancel me on this one, I get on another one, goddamn it. Shit, fuck it. It's a whole lot of them out there. I'm on Spotify right now. The same video that YouTube took off the video is up on Spotify right now, and they ain't take it off. So cancel that bitch, I'll buy another one. I don't call women bitches, just figure speech. But anyway.
No, wait, you can't just water down like that. Man, you gotta rewind it. Play. Cancel that bitch, I'll buy another one. You can't, there we go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he said, shit. But anyway, we got to know because I know that y'all seen this right here. And what did it say? That bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. What y'all gonna talk about that? I know y'all seen it.
I've not seen that one.
I just seen it last night. So what it was, the lady had told her, it was a white woman, and I think they were in a Senate or something like that.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So they were in the Senate or something. They were debating, and she said, "Well, maybe you can't see with the long eyelashes on." And so the lady who said that, she said, I just want to clarify. She didn't say it directly to her, but she said, I just want to clarify. And she said that, and the lady was like, talking about, just debate me, just debate me. So they were striking her comments. But she
Yeah.
said, I'm not going to apologize. So that's why she said what she said. But yeah, it got pretty heated.
Yeah, that was Jasmine Crockett. She was up in there regulating, and Alexander Cortez or some shit like that. And Marjorie Taylor Greene was starting shit. It was all over the damn internet. You know, talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene talked about her eyelashes being too long or something.
Come on, Mexicans. I'm hearing Cortez and all like that.
Jasmine Crockett. Well, Jasmine Crockett is the one that Marjorie Taylor Greene said about the eyelashes. Alexander Cortez, I think she's some senator for New York. She's the Mexican Puerto Rican or something like that. So
no. She's the one who was checking her because she was like, look here, baby girl. I said, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She was checking the white lady because she was out of line. So they kept on like striking her comments or whatever. But that just goes again where they think it's cute. They can say anything about a black woman, and the black woman just gonna sit there and not have nothing to say back. And it's kind of crazy how.
Yeah.
Some of them do get a little carried away. I've seen some women that look like if they blink too fast, they'll fly away.
You know what?
She's Jasmine Crockett.
Shit, there you go, right there.
Jasmine Crockett is from Mess Around and Find Out. That's what happened because she told her about herself, but she was. I was trying to clarify. If I call her and she said what she said, I said I'm just waiting for the T-shirt to come out so I can wear it to work.
Yeah. They was all over that. Oh, what you do? Look it up.
I had to because I don't know what y'all talking about. But I think I heard that lady name. You know, she actually came. You know, she was on the radio, one of the radio stations out here. You know, she's very intellectual, but that wig she got on, or that hairline, whatever that part over there, that ain't what that is. But I mean, the bigger picture is like, hey, what narrative are we pushing out?
Mm-hmm.
Black against white.
Sure.
MAGA.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the bigger picture right here. You know how quickly ran over. You know, I mean, that's the whole thing. So now what we're doing once again is they're controlling the voters. Just like when Barack got in office, everyone asked me, hey, you know, like I feel like once again, that's a whole political thing because y'all know who that Young Jock? You know that?
Who is that?
The rapper,
yeah.
Oh, you know that song, My President's Black, My Lambo's Blue. That's what got Barack in office.
That's what got him in?
Hell yeah, because why? That tapped into the people that did not vote.
Yeah.
And that gave people like my grandma who would have never thought we would have seen a nigga president.
I have to vote too. Yeah.
Exactly. That gave them the visual. We seen all these people. Hey. Because they see in black. That's the illusion. That's it. Now, fast forward to Trump. Who made Trump relevant in this presidential debate?
I don't tell me shit. I don't even fucking know.
Barack.
Oh, he did? You know what?
Trump was going back and forth on this birth certificate shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Okay. I remember
that. Yeah.
They brought him in presidential talks right there. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's all a part of a system. It's like, hey, we're all programmed. That's what I'm saying. It's like now we're back going against black against white. With what? Like I said earlier, to me, that's a poor man's disease because no one really cares about that. I don't care if you blue, black. Listen, STWF TV, STWF Studios. I don't give a damn if your money purple. That is cash at the bank. Appreciate you. Absolutely.
Preach on, shit. They gonna learn today. Shit.
All right.
But right now, we know your ass ain't doing shit because you in YouTube jail. So
dang.
Somebody can't bail you out there, motherfucker.
The studio's still pumped.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I be seeing him over there. Hey, what do you think about that cap I gave Coach?
That's just ugly. I ain't get one. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he says ugly because he didn't get one.
Yeah,
I hate him.
He being a hater.
He can't hate because he know I hooked him up with some crayon. Look at him, about to spit that shit out.
I have me so I came.
Hey, y'all, I just gotta tell y'all though, man. You know, all bullshit aside, you know, he's there for me when I be needing something. You know, I reach out to him, I join their group, and he'll tell you the little funny little story about when I thought he hacked me and shit, you know, and I'm like, oh fuck, he put my logo and started a group. I say, fuck, did you hack me? I didn't know what I was doing. I'm feeling this shit, but he's been one that, you know, sometimes blacks don't really stick together or whatever, but I email him, he'll get back to me. I talk to coach, so you know, I joined their group that they got this, and they really look out. So Unc, I'm telling you right now, for the ones that's watching it now and the ones that watch it later, you know, I appreciate you. And that's wholeheartedly, bro. You know, he's there in the studio. Say when you go up there to the studio, like I said earlier, I don't know if you missed it. You walk down the red carpet and shit. He make you feel home, welcome. Got the music playing. It's real professional and shit like that, you know. And sometimes I've been into some, you know, black business that's not as professional, but you know, he's professional, and you know, I appreciate that shit. So y'all check him out. Those that's looking, look him up and shit like that. So he's good.
Appreciate that. And I got to give your flowers, as they say, you know, like me seeing you come here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't join people's shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, you know what I'm saying, is that, you know, you was trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and now for you to, you know, you had your challenges, and now you running the goddamn show.
Yeah.
Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? That's a monumental milestone right there, because I just had a guy just yesterday, you know, former military from Killeen. I spoke you up like, God damn. So yeah, it's crazy. They came from Killeen. She was a master sergeant. But long story short, you know, he was like, I was like, Bluetooth this to me. He was like, oh, I have my issues about Bluetooth. I said, look, man. You know what I'm saying? You're in the right place to help you get to where you need to go. Stop all you look, because he was talking about mental health. I'm like, how you talking about mental health and you putting limitations on yourself?
Yeah.
You know, so when I spoke you up, just saying about how, you know, you work through all of these technology challenges, people canceling on you, and you know what I'm saying? And now I'm joining your show. Yeah. I'm ready to cancel your show. Get your show canceled. So definitely, no doubt. And that's what the studio is. That's what it was for. You know what I'm saying? To help people get to their journey. Everyone come to the studio and I tell them like, hey, I don't know what your concept is, but you can get there because everything, the studio started from a podcast.
Yeah.
So, and we're there. So definitely just want to say, you know, definitely, you know, keep your journey and, you know, and just highlight you on the fact that, hey, I'm on your show. Whereas like you was trying to figure shit out. You thought you from me hacking, thinking I'm hacking, so I'm joining your show. So, and King over there sweating bullets. He like, shit, man, what my goddamn bottle at? I told you should have brought you a cup, man. Like, shit, I'm from the look. I done met my country people. They bring a cup and an ice chest.
I'm trying to get where y'all at, man. You said Wizard got it all figured out. I'm still trying to learn how to put text on a picture.
Hey, I ain't got it all figured out. I'm learning, but
it's about having to see the people around you. That's all it is. You just got to have a really good people you hunt with. That's why I like pack animals. You know, you can, you know, everyone, you know, you're a killer by yourself, but together, you know, get a bigger fish. You know, get a bigger kill.
Yeah. Sorry. That's no doubt. All right.
Teamwork,
well, we didn't give
dream work.
Say again.
That shit.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
All these mofos don't know my dream. Shit, this nigga trying to steal my dream. Hell no, I'm not telling these people my dream. I'm watching. Nah, nigga. Hell no. I don't believe that.
Damn. I've been missing what he been saying up there, but
that fool can't complete a real sentence, man. I don't even know what the heck. Wait, can somebody read this sentence? We are what?
Aboriginal. Everything learned comes from us, even color. Okay, yeah, got you.
Colonialism.
Thank you. Yeah.
That came from your, you know. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Won't he do it? What you got for us to talk about, man? What else you got? Is it about Mr. Rice, or you got something else to bring up?
I mean, like, I got a lot of stuff to bring up. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, like, do we have the bandwidth to talk about it? Like, far as, you know, you spoke about the, you know, because I always talk about, you know, I'm a teacher. I love kids, love teaching, you know, so it's just spoke about, you know, hey, how the Department of Correction plays into this. So I'm going to say this, like, with AI, where do you see black people? Where do you see people? You know, I'm gonna take the black off because I don't want to get like Condoleezza Rice. No, fucking dirty rice, whatever that dude Rice-A-Roni is. But all I'm gonna say is, with this AI emergence, you know, where do you see in minimum wage going up to $17 an hour? Where do you see the human race in 5 years? Because I seen your post whereas you went to Walmart and guess what you see? So
yeah. I'm appreciate you watching that.
Hey man, I fuck with you.
Yeah. What you got on that, Todd? King, what do y'all got? Something? I got something, but I'll see what y'all got too.
He already replaced by AI. He like whatever is industry.
I like it though when I'm posting something or when I'm writing something. I'll go down there and just first I tell it to fix the grammar, and then it gives you the option to make it exciting or make it shorter or longer. So I think it's a good deal.
You talking about Chat GPT?
I'm sorry.
You talking about Chat GPT or what? When you're saying AI?
AI, artificial intelligence.
But what part? Because you said tell it, a certain thing. So you're talking about like Chat GPT?
No,
I think that's what he's talking. Yeah, I think he's talking about Chat GPT. Yeah.
Oh well, when it comes down to AI, it's basically you're either gonna this is gonna be something else that we're gonna have to get used to. Nobody thought that a couple of years ago we would be walking around here with masks on. So for daggone almost 2 years. So
we started on that.
It's something that we got used to. So it's already here. I work in Austin. We have cars that are literally driving themselves.
Yeah.
Driving themselves. And people are actually getting into these cars and letting these cars driving themselves. We have businesses that are laying people off because they thought that they were going to be at this job for a long time. But what they're doing is they're building the machines that are going to be building what they want.
Right.
So, I mean, it's either you're going to have to get in on it, invest in on it, or find a way how you're going to make a living because it's already here. It's not within the next 5 years. It's how you're going to adapt to it. So basically, it's just something that we're going to have to adapt to.
Yeah, it's definitely here, and it's going to replace some jobs, and it's going to create some jobs. So I mean, I use it into when I'm breaking up my clips. I let it break my clips up for me. It gives them a title. When I was doing that shit at first, oh my God. And I ain't that like now. Unc, he got that technology shit down. Oh my God, I was lost. But now, this whole podcast right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it over into AI, and then it's going to give me about 30 clips and give me the title. But then let me tell you this, what I like about Chat GPT, what King was talking about, I was having trouble thinking of a fucking description. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Chat GPT, write me a viral SEO description for boom. And I'm going to copy that shit. And then and I'm going to ask it to do it with hashtags. And guess what? Now I have my description with hashtags. So I don't have to, don't be looking at me like that shit.
You cutting up right now. I'm liking this. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta remember, he is the guy who was afraid, like, I took his logo and put it on something. Like, oh my shit, you're hacking me. He ready to call the National Guard, Fort Hood, the goddamn everybody. You know what I'm saying? And put it, you know what I'm saying? So now he's
gonna come get you.
He explained the AI to me.
Yeah, that's what's up. Bro, see, he's acting. Bro.
I'm telling you, I ain't lying, y'all, because I freaked the fuck out when he started that group with my logo, man.
My damn page and everything. He like, hey, man, the fuck you doing? And I'm like, bro, we on the same thing. Like,
I called him did we talk on the phone too? Yeah. I had to call him to make sure he was real and shit.
Look, he like, look at me in the both of these. Look. Yeah.
So
to hear him tell me about fucking AI is fucking what I'm talking about. And
yeah. And and I'm gonna tell you, I already didn't give you flowers thanks to you, but then just researching more and more, I found out how to even put the subscribe tag on my YouTube, on my videos and shit like that. Researching, I was craving, and I was hungry for that shit, and just researching and reading. I had to read that shit, which is what a lot of us don't fucking do, And I'm gonna tell you, when I worked in Iraq as a contractor, we watch the movies and they have all of the movies on the reel and you can watch them. I got tired of that shit. So one friend of mine turned me on to some books, these books by Zane, these erotic books. I read 21 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
she's off the chain.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was show on Showtime, Zane Sex Chronicles.
Yeah. She's off the chain, but
what everyone's else, interests are.
Yeah.
Everyone came alive on that. Like, damn, wait, we on this.
But to get back to your thing with AI though, like I say, I think it's gonna create some, it's gonna replace some, and some jobs it can't replace, but the technology, man, it's there and it ain't going nowhere.
True. And just want to say, speaking from a technology standpoint, it's we've already lost because like I'm a programmer, and I always told before that y'all got privy to this AI. If you're on a job right now, right, and they say, hey, go follow Latanya, go follow King, go follow Wizzo. You know what I'm doing? Figuring out a way to replace you. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at your redundant processes so I can automate that. So AI is here not to coexist with us. It's like back with the X-Men versus, the mutant versus the regular people. It's here to replace. Yeah. And circling back round to the life insurance, how that's going to affect us, people that don't know how to make money besides selling drugs and selling ourselves. We need to learn insurance. That's one of the reasons why I started the studio, because why? Pimping is the oldest game, and you're going to have to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to find ulterior, because guess what? Walmart got all those self-checkouts. All the people getting fired. You're not going to, because labor is, you're not worth $17 minimum wage. Period. How, and that was the biggest misnomer, is like, hey, these people go from making $7-8 an hour to making $17 an hour. Now they like, oh, I'm popping, until they get smacked in the face. Now everything is automated. We don't need you. What are you going to do now? You got to invest in yourself. Find ways to make money with the life insurance, with investing in yourself, doing investment. Not putting your money on Robinhood. Like I was telling people, that's an app, just like Coinbase. Or everyone because real investment, you got to get Marilyn Lynch. You got to get an investment broker, not download a goddamn app. But that's what users think. Because why? We're, this whole technology is creating users. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's it. You're missing the big picture because you're using this app. You're using this cup to drink beer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing. They're creating users. So the whole world is going past us. We're already replaced. So it won't create no job. The only job you're going to have is those who understand technology, because it's already in nursing. If you go to the doctor on different floors in hospitals, there's a robot auto dispenser for your for your medicine. Yeah. Yep. So AI is here to replace, not coexist. And people that think that is, I'm afraid of technology, you're replaced. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's it. And that's what I want us to understand. Is like, okay, hey, you got to start investing in yourself. You got to figure out other ways to make money instead of going to that slave ship checking in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Because like my slave ship told me, your job will be posted before your obituary.
Oh yeah. Sure will.
That's real talk right there on that shit. Yeah. So
that's a good subject too. I mean, there's a lot of money tricks out there that our parents didn't know to teach us, that we're learning today. I remember when I was in the car business, 19-year-old kid comes in and wants to buy a new car, and he's just only been on his job 6 months. Obviously, he hadn't had a chance to build any credit. So I called his mom, and she said, oh, he should be able to buy it on his own. If not, call me back, and I'll certainly co-sign for him. Well, I found out later on, he had a credit card in his name since he was 10. He's been building credit all these years. Yeah. I didn't, just little tricks like that, we don't know. Yeah. My parents didn't know.
Exactly.
Oh, I know it. I had bad credit before I was even 16 because I had the cable in my name, the lights in my name. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the culture that we are exposed to. We already coming out of debt. We coming out of bad credit. You know what I'm saying? Because why? That's our culture. We didn't have those opportunities because it's all about the zip code you live in. I was just having a similar conversation. It's like I was saying, as a kid, I'm smart as a whip, but I got to go to a dumbass school because of the area I live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is it really, are you a product? Are you really, you know what I'm saying, the champion of who you are? Or do you really got control of your destiny? Or are you really just a product of the zip code and the codes that you put in front?
Hmm.
Because, you know, the same dumbass white kid, or, you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You know, back when I was teaching, you know, I had to teach at a failing black school. You know, and I had to teach these kids. We had in New Orleans, in Louisiana, it's the STAR. No, y'all in Texas, it's the STAR. Down there, it's the California Achievement Test. It's the LEAP.
Yeah.
So we had to teach these kids what we thought was on the test, right? So I'm teaching you computational math, right? 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. Easy, right? You get on a test. The test reads, this damn train leaves the train station at 4:30, traveling 75 miles an hour. Now, granted, us nigga kids can't read.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the teacher don't even, we're preparing you for computational math, so you didn't fail. Now, bloop, flip the script. And this is something I know. Now, these kids in these better zip codes, these teachers, guess what? They have the test. They ain't teaching them better. They're teaching them how to pass the test. They know exactly what's on the test. So what's going to happen? Better test scores, better alumni, better funding, better everything. You know what I'm saying? So is it really, you know, us giving our best moment, or is it just us just being a victim of where we're at?
Yeah.
Because just like I was saying, like, shit, you know, you ask me, you know, right now, ask me, you know, how chicken should be. How chicken should be cooked. Fried. Ask a white person, broiled. You know what I'm saying? I go to Sprouts. Hell no. I go to Popeyes, Churches, and Williams. That's why I want my chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And white people go to Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying. If I had a Chick-fil-A up the street on my block, I'll be right there. But no, they had greasy chicken to make me have high blood pressure. They gave me malt liquor. You know what I'm saying? So I can cut it down on my years. And you see why I'm circling back around to life insurance?
But my thing is this. That's true, but I understand that we are sometimes victims. But how long are we going to play the victim? Because just like you decided to pull your stuff up, we can always make that decision to do better. So, I mean, I don't know.
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. You got to make the decision. But, you know, you can't tell a donkey he a horse. You know what they're going to do?
Yeah.
A lot of times you look around. A lot of times we tend to want to look around in our environment and say, well, I'm stuck. I can't do nothing. You certainly can. But it's by design that the dump grounds and in industrial areas are in the black neighborhoods. That was all specifically placed in order. I had a friend retired from the Navy, lives out in Port Arthur, and he lives in a nice neighborhood. He got the original deed to his house. And in the original deed, it says, do not sell to niggas for 50 years.
What? We seen that was a Netflix special.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm about to go look up mine because I live in Killeen and you know what they used to stand for. But anyways, dang, are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I mean, what do you think? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just talking about the root of things, like what we were born on. The nation was brought off what? Racism. That's the point. So if you look up the original, everything is that. Just like in my teaching hat on. Well, just like with the schools, they took out what? Cursive writing.
Yes.
You know what? English, the original, like English derived from what? Latin.
That ain't all they took out.
Huh?
That ain't all they took out.
What you say?
In some states, they also took out auto mechanics, plumbing, welding. So you have a little bit of a career head start when you come out of high school.
In the white neighborhoods, in those rich schools, they're teaching them how to manage y'all.
Yeah.
I don't want that. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like, you know, I want the same. I don't want my kid thinking like, hey, you know what? When they go to ecom, what ecom to them is cosmetology, barber school, mechanics. No, ecom is finance, understanding profits and losses, gains, consumer buying. That's what I want. That's making us competitive because guess what? Just like, black guy come up, you think, oh, he coming to cut my grass. No. Coming to sell your life insurance, help you make financial wealth. Stop putting us in the box.
And go ahead, Tanya.
I don't know, but no, to come to double back on that. Yes, because basically when you build your own wealth, guess what you can do then you can put your kids in those schools. You can put your kids to where they can learn those type of things and stop saying that well, this is the only thing that we have. No, if you start building wealth for your kids now, you can put them in those schools
Yeah.
and have them learning the same thing about finances and things like that. So they're not counting their fingers and their toes trying to figure out how things are done. They already know how to invest. They
Yeah.
already know how to do that stuff. So yeah.
And we have to get to, I don't know when it may take place or what, but we have to get our kids to learn to get to starting to fucking read, and I mean, because they're not gonna this finance, they're gonna continue to be hands-on, not gonna read the plumbing, whatever, while they're doing this and being over finance. We gotta find out what it takes to get them to read. I don't know, Unc, you've been there as a teach, so I'm gonna say that on that. But I also, before you comment on that, just jump on the school and the funding. Now, I could be wrong, but I think way back when the lotto was committed, I'm thinking about being in
You
jail.
said the lotto. I was like, wait, hold on. I was with you. You were like, the lotto.
I am talking about the lottery, but just drink my water. I ain't like Unc on there.
No, ain't no
But,
water, man. Well, yeah, this water.
I already know it. But when they committed, there I go in. Started. I'm gonna just say started because I'm getting tired of taking up on my shit about the lottery. Back in the day, a portion of the funds was supposed to go to the schools to make the schools better. Now the lottery's been around probably 30 or 40 years, and the schools to this day are still fucked up. And that's back. I mean, way back portion of it, because you get to wondering, okay, if the lottery is up to 30 some billion and they paying out only this portion, then where that other portion going and stuff like that. So that's why back in the day it was created to help fund some of the schools. But every time a president run or whatever, they talking about the schools and getting funding for the schools and funding for the schools. Go ahead, Unc.
Oh, you know I was right. I mean, because see, you know what? We're not smart enough to get that funding. That's my answer to that. Those white schools, they are smart enough to get that funding. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? We're going to sit back and talk about the system. Oh, we don't have the same right. We don't have this. Da, 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 da. All of these excuses. That's the problem. We full of excuses. We got a reason for everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that infuriates me. I don't care about reasons. Execute. Get it done. We don't understand that. We'll sit back and find a reason. Like, you know what? I'm just giving an example. There's a worker, right? Horrible worker. They'll be like, oh, they don't like me because I'm black. No, you're a fucking horrible worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. We're quick to play these different excuse cards. So that's my whole thing on any of that. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's true. And then to come back about the lotto and things like that, that's just like the church who got the building fund up and nothing been fixed on it. It was never meant to fix anything. It was meant to put money back in to keep the rich rich and the poor poor. Basically, that's what the lotto's for. Because they make more money off of people playing the tickets than they do giving it out. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: why are we the only race where our women make more money than us?
Huh?
The black race is the only race where women earn more money than the males.
It goes back to slavery.
I think that goes back to the era when they started taking the black men out the home, and they had to they were making single mothers and things like that. So the mother was like, she had to, she had to do what she had to do for her family. I say slavery as well, but she had to do what she had to do for her family or whatever like that. And we push education. We push for a lot of our black women to go to school and get that education and get that good job. So, I mean, that's what they go for. And a lot of men, not all of them, but a lot of them are looking more as, I want to be a football player. I want to be a basketball player. I want to be a rapper. I want to be things like that. Not knowing that you can be just as successful in something else. You don't have to you beat down your body and use your body for. So it all depends.
That's my point. Just like when I was teaching, I just tell my students, I'm like, all y'all fuckers think y'all gonna be Latunchi, LeBron James, but y'all gonna need someone like me to count your money. That's what I'm saying. There's more money in managing dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? Because all I got to do is put it in a percentage, and you ain't gonna count it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell a black guy, like, could you say, because all of us thinking, and that's what we see. That's our instinct to success. Just like you know what they say, hey, if you people of color, if you want to be successful, you got to get into a wreck. That's the only real way to be successful, to get some money. So just circling back to the actual question, it's like, even till this day, I just, I always say, like, hey, us black men can lead. A lot of people don't think we can lead. Only thing we can do is bring home the check. Only thing we can do is just go and execute this one task. They don't think we, just to use an analogy with sports, they don't think we can be the quarterback. Only thing they can do is execute the play, because that's what we were taught. We were field hands. You know what I'm saying? The women had more value. They can cook, they can clean, and they were fine in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's how it goes. Yeah. It's been that way. They've always shown more interest in a black woman, and they treated a black man where it is. Just like where it is like right now with Uncle Sam. Like, why is Uncle Sam really the nigga in black folks' home? You know what I'm saying? Like with Section 8, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why is this dude got to be represented as a white man? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yeah. Like, that's the fixation that our black women fall under. If right now, I'm gonna tell you my biggest pet peeve is when I see a sister, they join church, right? And you know what every church say? And you follow this pastor as what he does in Jesus Christ's name, right? Everyone say that. So they can go follow this nigga that they don't know, but I can't say shit. I can't but say I want waffles in the household without getting an argument. But you can go to church and say you're gonna follow this nigga as long as he followed Jesus, that I don't even know. We don't much celebrate Jesus. But you can't follow the man that you say you love.
That part.
You can follow Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing with me, just like you were talking about with the black man getting out the household, starts with this whole everything, this whole system. It's like, sister, she gets on Section 8. What's the first thing? Can't live. She tell her old man, you can't live here. What the shit? Now that just diminished this man's value. Yeah. And now this sister thinking she pop because she listening to Webby talk about INDPENDE. Fuck. We'll go out there and fucking put the roof on your goddamn house if you're so independent.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Already. King, what makes you go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask King, what made you say that? Where you get that comment from?
So another show I was watching on television, I think it was. It just came to mind. Y'all talking about finances and the black family, and it's just I was shocked to learn that they make more money than us.
There's no black.
Our women out earn us.
The Huxtables, that's what I'm saying. When I grew up, it was the Huxtables, and once they took Bill and said this nigga was dropping Rufus,
you know what?
You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to, once again, we have no role model. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
That's what we falter at. We have no role model.
You gotta check out Life Jennings.
Life Jennings.
Yeah, on that particular song about R. Kelly. And he says,
"Hey man, I used to step in the name of love, name of bullshit, and everything. But I used to get my hook on with Kells, man. Like,
oh yeah, he's a musical genius."
Yeah. Tell you what you was about to say something a while ago before I went to King. What was that?
No, but to double back on what Uncle was saying, basically, when you have Section 8, you have food stamps, you have all this other government assistance things. What Uncle Sam is saying is, I'm going to give you this, so you don't look at this. I'm going to give you this, you don't look at this, because if you look at this, you're going to see what I'm giving you is really not all that much, as if you can go get your own thing. So when we basically, all it does is just take one person, one crazy person, and they always call you crazy because you want to be a little different. You want to do things differently. They're going to call you crazy. They're going to say that you don't fit in. It is what it is. But it takes one person out of each family to stand up and say, no, I don't want my family to go through this. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to learn what it takes to get my family up out of this. So we don't have to just get the bare minimum. To get the bare minimum from Uncle Sam, when I know that that one, I'm worth more. Two, I can make a lot more than that. So Thank you for giving me this, but at the same time, I want more. And sometimes it just takes that one person who wants more for themselves and their family. So that's what it takes. A lot of us live in fear.
That's the biggest thing. You know, just like, you know, going to the good book. The good book says, hey, we should what? Live an abundant life. We all have an inherit. So why do I got to be thankful for this fucking 99-cent shirt? That's what we taught. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Like when I had met this, I talked to this white guy. I was like, you don't know the pair about the farmer, the seed, and the soul? He's like, no. It was at that point I was like, these white folks ain't being taught poorness. They're not being, we're taught being poor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our church look poor. The white folks like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You see the cathedrals.
Yeah.
Our shit is in a shotgun house. Because why? That's a reason to control us on having shit.
Yeah.
So to your point, no, I don't want this shit. Cash me out my inheritance. Tell me how can I get that? The good book says I want an abundance. I'm supposed to get an abundance. Train me to get that.
Yeah. But you promised me 40 acres and a mule.
Fuck that. Train me on how I can go get my own shit. Yeah. You know, I'm a Katrina refugee. You know what my strategy was? You got that 40 acres, you better be able to protect it.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that's the way it is. You know, so but at the end of the day, you know, it's like, hey, I don't want that. I don't want you to give me nothing. Teach me how to earn it. Because if I earn it, I can only give it back. You can't take it away. And that's what us as a race we're used to. Because guess what? What happened? We're given poverty, we're given low expectations, we're given food stamps, we're given affirmative action, we're given all of this shit that makes us appreciate what? Having this 99-cent ass shirt. I won't wear Versace.
I'm gonna have to get you to write that sermon up, but let me do this right quick because you was on fire right there like a motherfucker, but talking some real shit, you know. But and that's what we get for the viewers that's watching on Barbershop Talk Part 2 right here. We just cut up some shit, we bring up something, and we just talk about it. And I closed my damn phone there because here we went way somewhere other where shit, and I'm feeling and enjoying it. But now let me just put it back and rewind right here when you was talking about what they giving us this, they giving us that, they giving us this. So a friend of mine up in Dallas, she say that's why she can't stand the fucking Democrat Party, because all they want to do is give you this and give you that. They want to keep you down. They're not trying to help you come on up. They're trying to keep you down, while the Republicans are saying, no, we're not going to keep getting the motherfuckers that. We're going to make them go on. We're going to cut it down so low till they got to get their ass out there and work and do some things. So that's just something that, since we was talking about on that, she brought up she cannot stand the Democrats because they always want to give you. They want to give you the fair. They want to give you this. They want to give you the stamps. And they want to, and some people get happy and content with that and not want more. And that's probably some of them that don't want to read and go ahead on and, you know, advance it. I want more shit. But that's just my thought.
Hey, y'all keep mentioning read. I mean, the knowledge and information is out there to go and to learn this stuff. It's just
they won't get it.
Nobody wants to read or take the time to go out there and gain the knowledge. It's out there.
Yeah.
To that point, people that can't read, you know what they're going to do? They're going to Google their point and they're going to go to the first pick. Because why? They're not going to read, take the time, because reading takes time. This is what I'm saying. It's the action of the person. If you're not going to read, you're going to get caught up in the theatrics, in the marketing. So those that can't read, they're going to Google, blah, 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 blah. Guess what you're going to do? Click the first three things, and all of those are sponsored ads.
I was just about to say that. Yep.
So what are they really getting? Nothing. They're going to be like, oh, well, shit, I Googled that Barack Obama, Hussein, Martin Luther King, you know, they was born during segregation time.
Yep. You gotta read it. They don't want to do that, you know. But that's my thing is, we, you know, now that we know better, we should do better. Here's one of my things also. We don't have to sit at the back of the bus no more. Okay. As soon as the kids get on the bus, black kids, where they go? To the back of the bus. When you go to one of your kids' programs or something like that, where the parents sit at the back. I don't. I sit at the goddamn front because I can now. I don't have to sit back there now. You know, things have changed. So, you know, now we can read, and what we do, we don't. You know, my dad. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
Finish.
Oh, my dad tells a story about Jeff Hamilton, you know, how he was a descendant and a slave of Sam Houston, and he couldn't really read, so he was getting pieces of paper off the floor and shit like that, and self-taught how to read and shit like that, you know. But now we have all this out here now. We don't fucking want it. Some of us.
We don't know the better. Because I'm gonna ask you this: like, we all been to elementary school, right?
Yeah.
And we got one teacher that teaches you, right? And we're all taught to do what? When do we change classes?
When do we start change?
No, I'm saying what happened? What happened to let us know to change classes?
Oh, the shit, the bell rang.
That's the same type of time for the institutionalized. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
We're getting taught to be, we know one person. That's the one right there. You know, you're getting, that's our, one person. That's how we start getting institutionalized from Department of Education. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to understand what's being introduced to us so we can fix it, because we don't understand like where it starts. Just like I'm asking you this, right? What's your favorite color, Mr. Paul, Mr. Wizzo?
Shit, favorite color? I don't fucking have one, but for the point of it, I just say blue.
How about you, King?
Black.
I knew that answer. What's yours, Latanya?
Red.
We shouldn't have one. That's racism. We're biased on colors. I knew yours was black because why? You tell him you come in as king. You woke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing. So now that
my wardrobe is black and gray.
But that's something that's taught to us. You ask someone in Britain, hey, they don't have that. They're not taught these things. You know what I'm saying? Just like, Brits, you talk to a guy from England, tell him he's black. He's like, no, I'm a British. I'm a Brit. In America, he's black. Shout out to your Condoleezza Rice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm just saying is the things that we're taught. It's taught to us from the beginning. And that's why I'm like, yes, we got to be visible in our kids' lives to let them know, like, hey, this is what you're being taught, the subliminal, because American Nation, like in the 80s, they had subliminal messaging on TV. That was what they were a big issue back then in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Morse code, subliminal messaging, all of that stuff. So I'm just saying, it's like, what are the stuff are we actually making our own decisions on, or are we just making a decision off of our past experiences?
And I can not relate to it, but I've talked about that past before. I'm gonna lose my damn point here, but anyway, I didn't wrote some shit down. I scribbled and forgot what it said, but it's just like this right here to me. At what point, when you have two kids in kindergarten, black and white, I'll say the Mexican, Hispanic now, whatever. Mostly I'm just talking about the black and white. In kindergarten, they playing together, love one another. At what point does it happen for where now they start seeing the color? Is it in the middle school, or they call it junior high now, whatever, or is it high school? At what point do they start seeing that color to where now, Johnny over here is a racist, and Jack over here steady talking about black this and black that, but they just played together in middle school.
When they taught color, we just see that was the whole exercise. You gotta remember, I'm a teacher. That was the whole exercise right there. That's what they taught. What is your favorite color? You ain't had no favorite color since kindergarten. You know what my favorite color is? Green. Money. That's all I see. I'm a business guy. Just like I see commission. It's like, you know what? Hey, you're poor. You're going to get a poor response. Holla at your boy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the means to pay, then guess what? Then you don't have the means to receive it. Because if I'm telling you, if you're thinking you're a dumbass and I tell you, hey, bro, you're not a dumbass. You be like, you know what? You're a dumbass. You know what? No, I'm a dumbass. I'm trying to tell you, you're not a dumbass. So you see how that goes?
Well, I guess that's why I don't have no fucking favorite color, because I damn sure don't. But for the point of it, I said blue, but I think I'm gonna change that motherfucker to green.
But see, that's what I'm saying, and that's in your authentic. We can see that you don't have a favorite color. You are Paul Wizzo while he's king.
Yeah.
See, I'm You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Already. That's why your ass. How many more days your ass got in YouTube jail?
Hey, but look, don't worry about it. I'm about to put your ass in YouTube jail. I'm one of them. Look, hey man, go get him. He hide behind the dumpster, man. Go get his ass. Look, he needs something with me.
Hey, y'all, check it out. So we've been going for about an hour and a half. usually I run the podcast. I mean, and the way we going, we can keep going, but I'm gonna go on and let everybody kind of give out a little bit of closing, whatever it is you want to say before we get ready to close out. And hopefully we'll get somebody back in here for a barbershop part 3, cutting up the conversation, because we didn't cover a whole lot of shit. I just cut my phone off and we just feed, because like you got a lot of shit. You probably can remember that shit. I can't. I got shit in my phone now, which if you remember when I came to the studio, I had index cards.
Once again, I'm saluting your journey, brother. Like,
it has been a journey. But so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just call out and we're gonna go around the room and just kind of whatever you want to say at that, and we're gonna get ready to go and end it out. And ladies is always first. We try to get them to come first. Sometimes it don't work. We do, but anyway. That's another podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Tanya, she gonna be like, damn, you threw already? Shit. You didn't even warm up the engine.
Oh my Lord.
Go ahead.
Those are ones you be like, hey friends, just keep on going. I'm sorry. Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you. The conversation was amazing. I did love the debate. I love the topics. It was just amazing. If I got anything out of it, one thing it would be is stop looking for somebody's hands out and go get your own. Read some books and educate yourself. And everything is not about racism. Everything is not about racism. Sometimes you just got to get your money up and your credit score up. So that's my take on it.
All righty. And before you go out, you do sell insurance, so let people know how they can find you. For the ones that may be watching it, make sure you drop that out there,
Yes, my name is LaTanya Jones. You can find me on Facebook at LaTanya Tay Jones, or on Instagram at Miss_Jones_ I think it's 31. But yes, I'm probably gonna have to change that to be more professional.
I feel like this is watching the ground. I want to give a shout out to my baby mama, my partner, Tay Taylor, Ray, and my uncle Skillet.
Hell yeah, I want to get all that shit out there. Get it all out there.
Right.
By somebody, by these
LaTanya Tay
Jones.
Tay. See,
okay,
it's coming out.
Okay, I'm gonna change that. So I go by Tay Tay because I used to do hair, and they used to call me Tay Tay when I did hair. That was all. So, but if you can't remember all of that, hit Wizzo up and he'll give you my contact. It's all right. Just hit Wizzo up and give you my contact.
Already. King, what you got to say? We get ready.
Oh no, my name is King. Me and Paul go way back. We childhood friends and stuff. I just want to thank you for having me, man. Back to the prison thing. So many guys go in there and never pick up a book. They talk about rehabilitation, but there is no rehabilitation in there. You have to rehabilitate yourself. Read. Fill your mind with knowledge. And that's one thing I wanted to add while ago when we were talking about that.
All right.
That's about it.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right.
Yeah, you done fucked up, got me. Why is everyone so happy to have you? Like, you done fucked up, breaking me up. But, I feel like this is the Jerry Springer moment. Everyone's telling their feedbacks. The only thing I could just say is like, hey, it's either you got a choice to be a dumbass or you don't. It's just that simple. Life make things, we're taught to make life difficult. It's real simple. It's either you're a dumbass or you're not. It's either you choose to read and understand that words need to be put in action. That's it. If you don't understand that, you're going to miss a whole concept on life. You're going to be stuck giving out these excuses about, I was locked up for 30 years. Oh, I didn't have this. I was a, product of a single parent home and all this other shit that's irrelevant. Because guess what? People with money, they only care about money. People with problems and poor, they only care about impoverishment and racism. So the thing that my takeaways is like, hey, it was a great opportunity to just bounce some ideas and just get some perspective off everyone. And once again, Black people, people of color, understand that our life is worth something. Yes, we're taught to think like, hey, we can get cremated for $10 because that's what happened. If you die, the city will cremate your ass for $10. Damn. So definitely understand, our value, work. Don't look for affirmative action. Work, get your money up. Don't post that shit and just work. Work for what you want. That's it.
Open a book.
That part.
All right, all right. Well, since we on this Jerry Springer moment, hey, y'all, I'm gonna thank y'all. Appreciate everybody for coming on and for being on time. Even the ladies was on time. The lady was. Y'all, she was probably doing hair and Tay. No, let me quit.
Nah, I had to put my filter on, which is my makeup, because y'all wasn't gonna dog me. But anyways,
Hey, but it was a great conversation. Unc, you dropped a whole lot of shit right there, man. A whole lot of knowledge right there. So hopefully someone's listening to this. I know I'm gonna share it, break it down, and
hopefully they got ways to make profit off it. Dumbasses, I profit off of y'all.
Yeah.
you know.
Get that money, because we know your favorite color is green. Everybody, I appreciate y'all to the fullest. This is your boy Paul Wizzo. I'll let you boy.